fairly good candle, but still, as I've said last week, I don't want it to reject the highs, and it did. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another trading day. Today I'm going to look again at cryptocurrencies, but really disappointing candles last week on the weekly charts. Here and there a little bit of sunshine, but I didn't get what I really was looking for, is that weekly closes. So let's kick off with Bitcoin. A fairly good candle, but still, as I've said last week, I don't want it to reject the highs, and it did. So I'm not saying it's going to reverse from here. I'm not saying it's going to drop like a rock from here. I'm not saying it's going to turn bearish. I'm not going to say you must sell anything. It's just, I would love to have seen a white candle like this or like that. I would have liked to see last week breaking to a new all-time high. So we're still pushing the all-time highs. There's still a lot of possible bullish moves in this, definitely. But I would have loved to see a strong bull candle there last week, and I didn't. I get market rejecting the highs. Not a shooting star, not terrible, but not great. But the rest of them don't have such great candles. So we first moved to Solana, and Solana also rejecting the highs on a worse candle than what I see on Bitcoin. Daily candles today looking good, but that's again just the day. So it's only the morning, it's Monday morning. So we'll see if it can close us like that today and maybe give us something tomorrow morning to be glad about. But the weekly candles definitely not comforting for the bulls. Let me put it that way. XRP also weekly candle terrible. Daily candle pushing slightly, not much, really not much. Could turn into a daily double bottom here. But if we look at the weekly candles, disappointing. Not a reversal signal. We saw the trend going up. We saw a shooting star or more of a doji candle, but not a strong reversal yet. If this was a long black candle, that would have been terrible. Maybe a bit sideways, but definitely disappointing at this stage. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Inkasu. Do you struggle with customer queries that takes up all your time? Contact Inkasu to help transform your website customer focus with an integrated AI staff member. For more info, check out the link in the description. XLM on the weekly charts, also look at that candles. They were all pushing, and over the weekend they gave up. If I look at the daily candle, pushing slightly, but the weekly candle definitely rejecting the highs. Let's see what the market can do. Not a reversal signal, but could still dribble down to retest these lows again. Cardano, long upper shadow, not giving me what I'm looking for. I was really hoping for long white candles on the weekly charts. Did not get it. It's very disappointing, very disappointing. We look at Bitcoin Cash, also pushed up nicely last week. During the weekend, market rejecting those highs. It's just not great candles. It's just not great candles. You look on the daily charts here, pushing okayish, but not the end of the day yet. Chainlink rejecting those highs. This one doesn't look good at all. We now have 2 weeks where the market loses. This one was like a dark cloud cover, closing below the halfway mark, right? And now long upper shadow, making it a shooting star. They're both bearish. So the only thing that will hold this one up is when the rest of the market flies up. This on its own doesn't look good at all. Polkadot, again, long upper shadow, fading out. Doesn't want to close up there on the weekly charts. Daily charts pushing slightly this morning, retesting the structure here, which is a nice structure level. But the weekly charts are just not telling a bullish story for me. Litecoin, similar. Not keen. Although, not a reversal, not a sell-off, not because you can see the long white, and dribbling down with 2 small bodies. That's not something to worry about, definitely not. But I prefer long white candles, obviously. Dogecoin rejecting the highs. Shooting star candle, definitely not bullish at this stage. Daily charts, yet again, starting to push. Nothing to write home about. We need a weekly strong candle to continue this. Ethereum, well, okay-ish, but still market 2 weeks in a row now rejecting those highs. So we need to close above those highs now to negate the bears or the bearishness of the market there. We need a close up there. Otherwise, it's not going to play out for us. Daily charts pushing slightly for a Monday morning, but definitely we need a close above there. And then Uniswap not doing that much on the weekly charts. again also rejecting those highs after a bearish candle the previous week. So the only thing that will save this one is also the rest of the market should push up the page. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please follow the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey, and remember that trading carries risk. So don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.